Okay, welcome back. We learned how to add a vehicle. We've learned the inventory tab and the dashboard. Now we're on to the customers. And there's a couple ways you can add a customer. This will be your database of customers that will integrate with your payment system and keep track of, who's late, who's on time, all that good stuff. But we'll get to that soon. For now, we're going to just talk about adding a customer. Somebody comes in, wants to buy a car. You can add them. The first thing you want to do is search for their name. You get a supplementary system. It's our CRM, and it's your marketing hub for everything you're going to do online or anywhere to make money. It's your CRM, and this has your client's information in it. Okay, so in that database, when they fill out a form on the website, they automatically get input. If they reply to an ad form, Facebook ad, they get input. If they fill out the website chat widget, they get input. The only times they won't be input is if you don't input them in there. If they call in and they're buying a car and you want to add a customer, you can add them here, and they'll also be in your CRM as well. So that the two systems are fully integrated and talk to each other. We just have them separated because they have two completely different functions. This is your dealer management system, not a marketing system. This is to maintain your inventory, payment processing, and all the things you need to do to run the business. The other system is your customer database, who's replying to ads, and all the marketing stuff that you need. We'll have other videos on that system as well. But just know you get both, and they integrate. So how they integrate is if I filled out a web form, I'll be in there. All right, there I am. Now, if I had just come in and I'm going to input this information, I'll type in the customer name, and I'm buying a car today. You just toggle this on. What this will do is tell the CRM, the marketing side of things, that this is a walk-in customer. It will tag the database that customer was a walk-in, so that we'll know how many walk-ins you get versus or a phone call, whatever you want to call it. If you want me to change the name of this, I can. A phone call and they come in as a walk-in. It's the same thing. So if they're not in the system, obviously this information won't be here to pull. But when you enter them in here, this information will then talk to the other database, and this information will be input, with the license number, date of birth, and all that good stuff. All right, so you just hit save, and voila. Okay. Now you see they don't have any deals, so that's the other way you can add a customer. So let's get rid of it. That's how you delete a customer. Now, when you create a deal, you select a vehicle. We'll go over this tab in just a second, but you can also, in here, find them in the database. You create the deal. I've got to put in the payment stuff, that's why it didn't work. But what that will do is then, because I selected them from the database, they will also be in here. This is pretty neat. Everything talks, everything integrates. You don't have to double entry anything. And again, any other information you want added, just let us know. But that's how you add a customer. Now, the next tab we'll get to here, we'll get to the deals tab and show you how that works. See you soon.